All right. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening. I welcome you all today to today's program. Today is Sunday, so happy Sunday to our viewers all over the world. I heart you all. You guys are wonderful. You all are good. Permit us to flow it this way for today. By next week, by God's grace, everything will be okay. But then, how is everything going? I hope some of you went to church, you attended church. And for those of you that did not attend church today, I implore you to be attending church programs because it benefits in doing such a thing. Yes. so, so please, it's not good that you work from Monday to Sunday without having any day for your maker. Okay, it's good you have a day for your maker. It's good. And one thing about this very channel is we are creative, skillful, and we help to direct the people to the today. I'd like you to share. Please use these 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Share. You learn on me with Passion TV. You also invite. Now, for those of you on YouTube, for those of you on Facebook, I believe by next week we'll have a means of reaching out to you where you can contribute, you ask a question. But nevertheless, I will not exhaust the topic today. And the topic I want to talk about is hustling and positioning. Thank you so much, Necklace. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you so much. I'm happy to have you here. You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. Then thank you. If you have any question to ask, you can also ask a question. As you're watching me, I will answer you. Hustling. And yeah, thank you. One of me is here. Thank you so much. Hustling and positioning. So these are the things we are going to talk about. And we're going to look at the differences. And we're going to, at least as a matter of, imparting knowledge in the lives of our listeners, tell you which one you should follow. Though on the course or during the course of listening, hearing us, or hearing me this afternoon, you'll be able to discern and you'll be able to choose the one you would like to. Now, we have hustling, we have positioning. Sometimes when you see somebody, you call the person a hustler. A young man may come out and tell you that he is a hustler. A young woman will come out and tell you that she is a hustler. Everybody, seem to like this word, hustling, hustler. A hustler is somebody who struggles, look at that word, who struggles to earn meat. That's the hustler. The hustling is an act of working, okay? Act of working tirelessly to earn meat. That is hustling for you. To get money, to take care of yourself, it could be to invest in yourself, it could be to help your family. So long you are getting the money, That is hustling for you. And in this very discussion, I'll also tell you what positioning is all about. So I want to exhaust hustling first. So hustling and the hustler. And after saying this to today, you check yourself if truly you are on the right path. This very topic is a thought-provoking topic that will help you that will awaken you, that will inspire you. That is why we are bringing this very topic this very afternoon. Now, hustling. Now, what is positioning? Positioning is a means of creating an idea where you can be making it big. An idea, being creative, using your initiative to create a means of getting money or getting contracts and all the way around. Okay, so that is positioning for you. Now, what is the difference between hustling and the positioning? Like our topic rightly said, hustling or the difference between hustling and the positioning. A hustler does not care. Let me give you this illustration. A hustler is like this person. A tree, an apple tree that is planted. A hustler would like to come to that tree when he tries to pluck some fruits from that tree and he sees that he cannot pluck it without either cutting some of the branches or cutting the tree entirely, okay, or getting a ladder to place on the tree and pluck it. Now, a hustler has three options in plucking a fruit from that tree. 1, cutting the tree entirely. 2, cutting the branches that contains the fruits. 3, getting a ladder, placing it on the tree, climbing to pluck the fruits. Now look at what a hustler will do. Seeing that the tree is filled with fruits and they are ripe, very edible, very attractive, a hustler may take these two at the same time. He will go for cutting the branches to get it big. They believe in hitting it big. They believe in getting it that moment. Or cutting it entirely. That is for a hustler for you. That is for hustling. That I'm a hustler, you cut the tree just to get the fruits. Now, tomorrow when you go there, you may not see the fruit again. The tree has been cut and is dead. But somebody who wants to position and reposition will do this. The person will think, what will I do now so that when I get this fruit now, how will I get this fruit? Since there are three options tabled out for me, it is either I cut the tree or maybe I cut the branches that contains the fruits or getting a ladder. Okay, the person will reason this way. Let me get a ladder. Let me get a ladder. The person will rush now and get a ladder. Place it on that tree and he will be plucking the fruit, gradually, knowing fully well that tomorrow he will still come back to that tree to pluck again. That is positioning for you. He used his initiative. He is creative now. He knows that he must get a ladder, place it on that tree to pluck the fruit. He thinks about tomorrow. This is one thing about positioning. He thinks about tomorrow. He doesn't think about that moment, eating it all, grabbing it all, exhausted at that moment, and without thinking about tomorrow. Okay? There are some people in this life, what they care about is cutting that tree or cutting the branches. They don't mind, they don't think, they don't care. What if I need the fruit again tomorrow? How would I get it? They don't reason about that. They like getting it immediately. But somebody who is creative, who has a vision, will say, no, if I cut this tree now, I will lose. And it will not look wise. What I will do is I will get a ladder. Let me place it on that ladder and see. Let me be plucking it gradually. Let me pluck the ones I can today. Tomorrow I'll come again. Gradually, by so doing, I'll be able to pluck all of them. And some of them that are still coming up, that have not ripe, will ripe. And I will pluck them and I will enjoy them. This is what somebody that has a vision thinks about. The reason why some people are still poor is because they have this hustling mentality. They don't have this positioning mentality. And before you prosper, before you become somebody in life, you must have this positioning mentality. See, there is a difference between being a hustler that has this positioning mentality and being a hustler that does not have a positioning mentality. Okay? Good. Somebody who is looking for positioning. Positioning is looking for a place, a particular junction, a particular ground where you will prepare and set your trap and be getting it big. Not where you will just jump into and get it big. When you go back there again, you will not get it. Now, let me use this illustration, the second illustration. It's like where two people are brought together. Two people are brought together in a garden where butterfly, are flying, perching, on the flowers, and you are asked to catch those butterflies. You see, a hustler this time will depend on his strengths, not mental strength this time, not using his initiative. He will think of pursuing what? The butterfly. A garden where we have beautiful flowers, you see different kinds of butterflies, beautiful butterflies, and once you rush there to catch one, all of them will fly. You won't be able to catch anyone. Now, once somebody who is a hustler that is, looking for positioning on how to, who is creative, what the person will think that is, what will I do so that I'll be able to catch all these flowers? What will I do? What will I do? What will I do? It's okay. If I pursue one, I will lose all. If I pursue all, I will not catch one. Okay, let me think of what to do. I will go and see if I can buy a net. If I can buy a net. Okay, let me buy a net and build a net in that flower, around that flower, and open a kind of space, enough space where the butterflies will fly, inside and perch on those. Now, when I come in, I will zip up that very net so that I'll be able to catch as many butterflies as possible. Have you seen the wisdom there? That is the wisdom you use in catching those words, those flowers, those butterflies that perched on those flowers. But somebody who's a hustler that has no mental strength would like to be pursuing those words, those butterflies. At the end of the day, he may not get or catch even one. He may not catch even one. Okay? That is for what? For positioning and what? A hustling. Hustling is like you are competing. You are competing with what? Other people. For example, you come out in the street, maybe that street, you know that sometimes they have light. I'm using Nigeria as an example, where you have epileptic, a system of a power supply. You know they have light, and we have about 10 people in that very street that charge phone for people at the rate of 15 naira. At the rate of 15 naira. Now, and you want to start up this business. You said, okay, since they are charging phone and people are coming. I've looked at this shop. This person always gets up to 20 to 30 phones a day. Wow. This person gets up to 20 or 30. It's okay. Let me also, look for a shop nearby in that very vicinity, and I will buy generator. I will pay for a shop. And you know that a shop there will cost you up to 50 or 60,000. Buying a generator that can power that very shop to give you enough power supply that will be able to charge phone for people will cost you up to 80,000 plus the fuel. And now you know that you are now sharing customers with what? Other people. Maybe from the start, in a day you may be able to charge the 10 phones for 10 people. We have old people in the business, in the system, that charge phone for people. But in your community, in your kindred, where you are coming out from, almost 50% of the people that are charging phone in that street, in that place that you think that is open, that is developed, are coming out from your village. They enter bike, 200 naira, coming out to charge the phone at the place you think that is developed, paying 200 naira again. They pay 400 naira just to charge phone, or 15 naira, just to power their phone. If you are somebody that is creative, and you want to position yourself, you don't want to compete with anybody, what you will do is, so okay, now that I have 150,000 naira, and I want to start up this business, there are 20 people already in that street doing this business, and 50% of them, of the customers, are from my village, and there's nobody that have this idea of opening this kind of business in my village. I will look for a shop where they pay lesser price. In their village, it's not developed. It's a kind of it's a village. It's not developed. We don't have light, and outside, and you get a job, a shop of 24,000 where you pay 2,000 naira every month. You have in that 150,000 naira, you bring out 24,000 naira. You are still having a huge sum of money. You said, okay, let me buy generator of 80,000. You bring out 124,000 naira from that 150,000 naira. Remember, you are now having some fractions of money. You still have enough money in your pocket. So, okay, let me buy chargers. I can buy chargers. You now go and you buy charger of about 20,000. Okay, you buy maybe 40 pieces. Say, okay, let me start charging this phone. You see, when you start charging this phone, you'll be able to draw up to that 50% of the indigents from your village that goes out paying 400 naira for tea-fare to and fro just to charge phone for 15 naira. You can charge them now 70 naira to charge one phone. To charge one phone, you can charge them 70 naira. You have not positioned yourself where there is nothing. You think, sometimes people don't know that it is where you see nothing that you can create something out of nothing. That is positioning for you. A hustler would like to go to the city to compete, but somebody who is creative will say, this business that this person is doing there, and these people need it here, and nobody is doing it here. Let me start it here. You see, you make it more than the person in the city. Now the person will be charging this phone 70 naira. Assume 200 people troop out every day charging phone, paying 400 naira, and you now paying 50 naira to charge phone, and the West 400 naira for tea fare. Now you call them that you now have a shop where you charge your phone, that you will collect 70 naira from them. Instead of them to pay 450 just to charge one phone, you're not collecting 70 naira, where they can comfortably hand over their phone to you. You secure the phone, you charge the phone for them, and they will just track and collect their phones. Don't you think that within a month you will make up to 1000%, which that person or those people you think that are in a developed place are making? They can make up to 100% in a month. But in a month, don't be surprised, you are now getting the money you use in getting that shop. You're not getting the money you use in buying that generator just in a month. Imagine where you're charging phone for up to 150 people, 70 naira per phone. Don't you think you make it more than those people that are hustling, that are competing out there? So a hustler is is somebody who likes to compete with what other people. And a business where there is this competition, sometimes the price is not stable. So that is one thing about what positioning and the hustling. Okay, a hustler don't reason that way. He like to compete with others, but somebody who wants to positioning, you will not have to struggle. The only thing is you sit down, you do your calculation, and you say, okay, since this thing is not working here, let me try it this way. And you see it is working. A hustler may get a job. Maybe he's a cleaner. He cleans. And he may be going out, about looking for a job, and he gets one job. They pay him 400,000 naira for cleaning that very house. He will not think of, let me see if I can get an office now that I've gotten this 400,000 naira. Let me see where I can get office. They pay 50,000 naira a month, a year. And then let me see if I can get a cheap publicity of my company by printing complimentary cards. Okay? Now, he will not have an office. He will not have a complimentary card. How do you think people will be able to locate you, see what you have done? And you're not the only person doing that very service or rendering that service. There are people, thousands of them, that are rendering that services, and even far much better than you. But they have offices, but you don't have office. How do you think you will prosper? The only thing you do is you get a shop, you pay for that place, you make it your office. Now you print your banner or your signpost close to your office. You have a complimentary card. When somebody stops you on the way, you bring out your complimentary card from your wallet, you give it to the person, and the person says, "Wow, so you do this kind of a thing?" You say, "Yes, I do it. That's my work. That's what I do for a living." So wow, that's good. I would recommend you to such a person that needs your services. You see how it goes. But a hustler that has no initiative, that is not creative, will squander that money thinking that it comes just like that. No, that is positioning for you, and that is hustling for you. Okay? Because I would like, as I'm talking, you ask me what? Questions. Okay? You are free to ask your question. You can type it there, and I will answer your question. I will see your name, and I will respond without wasting time. So, we are talking about hustling and positioning. Now, you watch yourself. Are you hustling or are you positioning? Which one are you doing? When you hustle and you say that your hustling is not paying well, why don't you switch to positioning? Positioning is where it's like where someone saw a stone that water comes out from, and that stone is just three pools from his home. And maybe he has gone there 3 times, fetching water, just to fetch a drinking water. But you know that very stone that the water is coming out from is not far from your house. He said, okay, let me think of what to do. Instead of, stressing myself, let me see if I can construct something like a channel and channel that very water to my home. So okay, that's good. You think about that. So it will be better for me to channel this very water to my home. At least by so doing, it will help me. Even if I need water in the midnight, at late hour, I can comfortably, come out there and fetch enough water that I want for the day. What you will do now is you call people that have the knowledge of channeling the water to your home. You channel that water, build a very nice channel it, bring it down to your home, and you may decide to, dig something, or even if you don't want to dig something, you channel the water where you can be storing the water and where you can, have easy access to getting that water. But somebody who hustles without thinking would like to be going there every day. Whenever he wants to drink water, he will pick up his cup or one jerrycan. He will rush down there and get water. 2 days, the water is finished. He will go back again. 3 days, the water is finished. He will still go back again, stressing himself. But somebody who wants to position and to reposition will say, no, me going there almost 4 times in a week is stressing myself. It doesn't take good on my health. Let me see if I can channel the water and bring the water down to my home where I can have easy access to it, so that when I need water, I can easily go there and get enough water that I want. But somebody who is a hustler, who thinks that he's a hustler, may not think that way. So these are the differences between hustling and repositioning. Most of the people you see today that are rich, they are not just hustlers, but they are positioners. Let me just put it that way. They position themselves in such a way that those wealth will be coming. Okay, they have already built a nice channel, a kind of an enviable channel where they can easily, sit at the comfort of their home and be getting what they want, not struggling anymore. Hustling is like struggling and struggling. At the end of the day, you will never get anything. Mention the big people, the rich men that we have in the world today. They are not just hustlers, but they drove away from hustling to positioning. And that is why today they are great, they are rich. Watch your community. They are not just hustling, but they are positioning. This time, people are no longer hustling. People are positioning. Time has gone where you just answer a hustler, but at the end of the day, you've not gotten anything. Every year you are still crying financially because you are not positioning. Okay? Think of what to do so that you stand, in a place where you can comfortably sit and, money will be, creeping towards you, looking for you, searching for you, not you searching for money. Yes, this is the difference between hustling and positioning. Hustling is where you look for that money, but positioning is where the money will be looking for you. I don't know whether you understand my language. Some people will say, this man, what are you talking about? Let me repeat my statement. I said, hustling is where you yourself will be out there pursuing the money, looking for the money. But positioning is where you will sit at the comfort of your office, of your home, and the money will be coming to you, begging you, please take me, please accept me. You see where money is begging someone to accept it. That is, watch yourself, you think about tomorrow. Somebody who is positioning thinks about tomorrow. Like I gave you an illustration of a tree that has a beautiful fruit. Are you getting it? So that is what you're gonna do. You keep on positioning yourself, looking for a kind of channel where you can easily build a kind of empire of your own, and the money will be now coming to you, not you now running after the money. Some people say, I'm looking for money. And some people say that money is looking for me. Look at the two languages there. Some people say, let me go out in search of money. But some people say, let me just sit here, that money will what? Will come searching for me. This is because they have already planned themselves. They've already positioned themselves in a kind of junction which they prepared for themselves. We are money now, search for them. We are money now, no, beckons them. We are money now, look for them. They no longer look for money, but they have already built some channels where this money is coming, and begging them, please, I want to be your slave. They are no longer enslaved to money, but money is not their slave. So these are the difference, or this is the difference between hustling and what? Positioning. Please, again, as I'm saying, if you have any question, any reaction to this, you are free to ask me question, because I love question. I love interactive, talk where I'll be talking. You have a question to ask. Maybe there's some areas you don't understand. You're finding it difficult somehow to to comprehend. You are free to ask me that question, and maybe there's something actually that you want to say. You are free to say it now. And as you are doing that, please share this very channel. Also, invite as many as, okay, subscribe. Invite them, ask them to subscribe, because this is the best place to be. Remember, I'm not deviating from what I'm teaching. We are still handling hustling and positioning. Hustling and positioning. Now, you may be, quick to ask me. That means it is not good to hustle. It is good to hustle. But it is better for you to position. Yeah, it is good to hustle. But it will be better for you to what? To be what? Positioning. Positioning yourself. Because hustlers eat from hand to mouth. But somebody who is positioning eats and still have some to eat. He spends money and still have much in his account to spend. That is the difference between hustling and positioning. It is everywhere. Okay? That is why I always tell people to be creative. Be creative. This very brain God gave you or gave us is not just for 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 giving sake. Okay, it's not just for thinking about, oh, this, bother yourself. It is for creation, for creativity. Think of what you can create. Okay, think of what you can do for yourself. Think of where you can, you can position yourself, and see what you can do, what others are not doing. Okay, even if others are doing it, you have your own different way of doing it. Are you getting it? Now, we have this chin chin. People that make chin chin. This chin chin you are seeing. In those days, they tie it in a kind of simple nylon. They tie it there. When you go to Onitsha, you see it. You go to Lagos, you see it. But somebody, came out and said, Wow, it will be good if I can package this chin. Now the person went and meet these people, this printing press company, and they gave him kind of this customized package nylon. He wrote his name there, wrote the name of the chin and the ingredients that were used in baking the chin. You see, now let me just ask us this question: a chin or chips that you see in the, what do we call it, supermarket, and the ones you see in the local market, do you think that there is any difference between these two chin? The chin at the supermarket and the chin at just a local market where women are carrying on their head, shouting, buy sweet chin, buy sweet chin. Do you think maybe that there is, or there are differences in these two chin? Or maybe this person added more ingredients to it than the other person? What do you think? Why do you think people don't like patronizing the women that beg the chin at the comfort of their home and crying, buy chin? People will not patronize those people. Even if those people sell their own 15 naira, people would like to buy those ones at the supermarket at the rate of 200 naira. Why? It is packaging. But the ingredients are the same. Oh yeah, they are the same. Don't be surprised that even the woman carrying on the head, shouting by chin may be, more better than the one they sell at the supermarket. But because of the packaging there, this person said, no, I don't need to be hustling. I will hustle this and I will, at the end of the day, I'll be able to sell and get 2,000, 3,000. And this 2 or 3,000 cannot feed my family. Let me sift a way where I can easily package this thing to attract people. Hustling does not care about attracting people, but positioning is all about attracting the interest, what you think, what you know people want. Human being likes good thing. Now this person hustling does not care about attracting people, the interest of people, but positioning is all about attracting the interests of people. And you see that there will be high demand for that very chin. There will be high demand. High demand. People will call you, since you have already placed your phone number there, people will call you, please, are you a person? Say, yes, please, I need chin of 100,000. Can you just deliver it in the next 3 days? So why not? I can deliver it. That is my job. You see how it works. Now you work towards it. You package it this time. Okay, you give it to the person that will deliver it to the what? To the person that called your phone. That's how it is going. Now that person that called you to get him a chin of 100,000 cannot call the person or the woman that carries the one on the head on the local market shouting buy chin to supply him or her a chin of 100,000, because he or she may think that that one is inferior. Okay, but the one that is more superior is the one they packaged. So please try to position yourself. Okay, position is all about attracting the interest of people in your product, in what you do, everything you do, to get something. Try to drive away. Okay, you shift away from hustling now to positioning. Okay, yeah, shift away from hustling to what? To positioning. That is what we are talking about. There are many things, there are so many areas you can position yourself and you make it big. There are many of them. Don't say that this person is doing this thing. Oh yeah, soap has different brand. Well, it's the same soap. This person will package his own, write the name of his company on it. You think this one is better? Say, oh, this one is good. This one is also good. This one is good. But the person that has already, produced that soap is in his house, relaxing, and the product is marketing itself because he has already positioned himself. One, he has a company name. Okay, he has a name. The phone number, the office address is there. Okay, and the packaging. The packaging now. All these soap you are saying, soaps of soap, they are the soap that we are using 90s that we are not packaged. But this time, every soap now is now packaged because of people are now shifting away from hustling to positioning. The same could apply even in your working place. You don't hustle again. You think of what to do to surpass other people in your office. That is what called what? Positioning. Okay? So drive away from hustling to positioning. Now I come again. I need more questions now. I need questions and I need some reactions because we don't have much time. We don't have much time. Please forgive us for those of you on Facebook. We promise by God's grace, next time we will talk. You will have a means of, asking your question, contributing, and also having some reactions towards what we are teaching. Okay, yeah, towards what we are teaching. Okay, yeah, work towards that to make sure we'll make you happy. That is why we are here. And also, please don't fail to invite more people, to this very channel. Lean on Me with Passion TV is the best place to be. Okay, where you get a lot of things. We have many things in stock for you. Okay, yeah, especially Saturday, Sunday. Soonest will also include Monday. Okay, yeah, soonest will also include Monday by God's grace. We'll be giving you back to back good things. Okay, will motivate you, will inspire you, like I am inspiring you now, like we are inspiring you. For you to, that's what we call paradigm shifts. Okay, yeah, you shift away from hustling to positioning. Now, watch your business since January to this, let's say to this very month. If the way your business is or was in January is the same way your business is now, this month, that means you're not doing well. Okay, maybe last year your business you were able to to save 200,000 naira for the year in your business. It depends on the capital you are making use of, or maybe you were able to save to get a benefit or gain of 20% out of the main capital of your business last year or 2020. Let's say 2020. Now 2021, you watch yourself again, the same 20%. And this year, 2022, the same 20%. It means you are still at the same place. There is no movement. Okay? One thing about human is there must be a change. It is either it goes up or it comes down. Now, watch yourself. You may be thinking, what do I do so that I will, shift away from getting only 20% of, gain, 20% of every year, 20%. You think and think, you don't know what you do. This is the opportunity you have. My brother, my sister, watching me, shift a little from hustling and position yourself. Okay? Shift a little from hustling and you position yourself. Think of what you may think that is somehow difficult for you to do. Doing business, requires, having this ability to think fast so that you surpass others in that business, because you're not the only person planning. This person, Mr. A, in the same office is planning on how to drive away from level 5 to level 10. Both of you are in level 5, but he always think, what will I do so that I'll no longer remain in this level 5? I want to be in level 10, so that from now to December I'll be in. You are thinking, oh, what will I do to sustain this level 5? That's what will I do to sustain this level 5 that I'm in? But your neighbor is dreaming, is thinking of what to do to move away from that level 5 to level 10. But you are thinking, what will I do so that I will sustain this instead of me to go down to level 4? At least it is better I remain in level 5. 2020, you are in level 5. 2021, you are in level 5. 2022, you are in level 5. And the 2023, you still want to remain in level 5. No! There must be a shift. Think of what to do. Position yourself. When you position yourself, you find yourself in level 10, no longer in level 5. This person is looking for a way to position himself to move even far away from level 10 to see if he could be in level 20. But you are still praying, I want to be in level 5. I don't want to go down in level 4. You are not growing. You are not growing at all. You are not growing at all. Okay? You are not growing. See, let me use, we know the story very, very well. We know the story very, very well about Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus in the Bible. When Jesus Christ came to that city, people were struggling, to see him. People were pushing, people with sickness or diseases, they were, pushing people, shifting many people, doing all sorts of things just to see Jesus. And Zacchaeus, being a wise man, sat at a place thinking of what to do. How would I see this man so that this man will see me? Okay? But other people were, they were pushing, struggling, but they couldn't see Jesus, so they couldn't even see his sandals. What did Zacchaeus stand himself immediately? He think, okay, look at this sycamore tree, let me climb it. Since nobody has climbed here, that's what we call positioning. He thinks, oh, this tree, if I climb this tree, from there I will be able to see this man. What did he instantaneously? He climbed that very sycamore tree, and he was there seeing what the whole thing happened in life. He doesn't want anybody to tell him. Okay? He saw Jesus. And when Jesus looked up at that sycamore tree, oh wow, he was amazed. He says, Zacchaeus, come down. That today I am going to dine and drink and eat in your home. So that is what we mean by positioning. If you can have this knowledge, this Zacchaeus knowledge of reposition, just to get what you want. Look at Zacchaeus climbed that very sycamore tree. And Jesus Christ now himself saw him and beckoned on him and said, Zacchaeus, I'm going straight to your home. I'm going straight to your house. Look at how it happened. That was what I told you when I started that. You see, when you position yourself, money will be running after you. You will no longer run after money. Competing, hustling, stressing yourself just to get a peanut. But when you position yourself, millions will be running after you. You'll be the one to choose which one to choose. So have this Zacchaeus knowledge. That is my grammar for you this Sunday, okay? At least you have learned this grammar today. This Zacchaeus what? Wisdom. Okay? Be a Zacchaeus today for you to position yourself at that sycamore tree so that your own Jesus will what? Will see you and will run after you. Jesus Christ was the one that ran after Zacchaeus. Not Zacchaeus running after Jesus, because he positioned himself. So position yourself, watch yourself. Are you making impact? Are you moving forward or are you stagnant? Watch yourself and you know what to do. Okay? Yeah, and thank you so much for joining us today again. I'm so happy you are here with us. And Lina May with Passion TV. You are all welcome. And please, remember one thing. You are the best. You are the best. You are the best. And you will remain the best. Okay? And like mommy always say, she always said that you are unstoppable. You'll be unstoppable if you position yourself very well. And maybe the position that will be for next week. I will not be able to exhaust it, so that I want to see my followers, I want to see their faces, see their contribution. There are some places yourself, and you still see that it is not moving well. What would you like to do? What would you think? And what would you do that moment? It is for you to what? To reposition. Okay? So we have positioning, we have hustling, we have positioning, and we have repositioning. So by next um, Sunday, we will continue from where we stopped. Okay? Thank you so much for being part of today's teaching again. Today is Sunday, and I pray may the Almighty God bless you and help us